STREBEN Schatzjager. Literally, ambitious treasures hunters. Welcome back on the NBM channel. In this week's episode, we will discover together STREBEN Schatzjager. That it's a new old school role-play game. Actually, it's a dungeon crawler game that I totally suggest you because it's so cool. It's so cool. You will see. The main project is based on an idea, on a dream of two friends, Giovanni Galli and Niccolò, with one C, Niccolò Rossi. These two guys, they put together their skills, their knowledge, ideas about the game, about the system, and about the setting. Yes, because the setting, it's one of the most strong points of the main project. You have to know that Niccolò's degree in history was extremely useful when drafting the foundation of the game setting, freely inspired by the historical period of the Germany during the 14th century. The story of our heroes come to reality in a post-apocalyptic world where global cataclysm push our heroes to make their way in a world populated by monsters and mutated creatures. A dark and claustrophobic middle age where only the brave Schatzjager dare to venture out against the dangerous creatures that populate the ruins and the fortresses and the underground passages of what was once the medieval Europe that we all know. If you want to go deep inside these intriguing settings, you will find all the information and the details in the main rule book. That actually it's not available. I mean, Giovanni and Niccolò made a kind of quick starter, a pre-order for the main game, and just a few lucky people, they had the chance to grab their copies for just a few bucks. But it will be available for all of us in a few days. You will find a digital version and probably a printed version, of course, in Italian language for the moment, because at the day of this preview, talking with Giovanni, they found a distributor, actually an editor. So we're talking about a big game change for the game and for the authors, because in this way we will have the chance to have a completely produced game. You know, when you have an editor on your back, everything changes. You will have a better distribution, a better, visibility of your product. I'm pretty sure that we will see and we will hear more about this game in the early future. The game requires the use of 5 characters, and the duration of an average game should be around 50 minutes. The bestiary is quite vast, and the influence of the legendary D&D Red Box is present in the game atmosphere and in its encounters. Giovanni, who took care about the game mechanics, he will be our first guest of the channel during the very first live of the channel, where we will talk about the game mechanics in details, the various aspects of the game. When a dear friend of mine from Instagram, Albe, that I would like to say thank you, man, for pointing me in the STREBEN direction. When he sent me this link about the game and he suggested me to subscribe me to the Facebook group, that I suggest to you now to subscribe to the Facebook group of the STREBEN game. I never expected to find something like this. I was like, okay, a dungeon crawler game, an Italian dungeon crawler game, an old school role play game, another one, because there is a lot of now there is a lot of old school role play game. Well, I wasn't super sure about the originality, you know, I wasn't like, we'll see. But guys, seriously, it's a really cool system. It's very simple, based on a D6, but I know there is a lot of, rules and details that you will love it for sure. This is a free version that you can download by the Terra dei Giochi website. I will leave you the link in the box description below. This is a free copy of the game in Italian language, but guys, you can use Google Translate or I don't know many apps for translate the simple text of the game, and you will be fine. You will have a lot of fun. And you can find also a small adventure, of course for free, that can help you to enter in the mood of the game and try the basic mechanics of the game. So I don't want to spend time talking about what is included in these pages, because you will discover by yourself if you are interested in, but trust me, you have to take a look. Furthermore, there's another one-page roleplay game from the same authors that is a kind of prelude to the game, to the main STREBEN. And you will also find it for free on the same website. So, guys, it's free, it's cool, it's a preview of this game. Why not? Just going on the website, download it, and you will say thank you, Gabe. Thank you, MDM, later. Okay, so another part of the main project is the dungeon that I start to work on for Giovanni and Niccolò. At the very beginning, I have this idea to create something really modular, really old school, and possibly really compatible with a lot of different modular dungeon tiles and systems, like the Kraken Fantasy Dungeon tile that I love and that you know. So this is the reason why I create these simple tiles, and I will show you in a while how to create it. This dungeon system, it's a classic for me. I mean, it's not something original or super wow, but I think that the video will help you to understand better what I'm talking about. Of course, if you want to use magnets, you can follow my tutorial that I posted like, I don't know, a few weeks ago about the magnetic stripes on the border of the Kraken Fantasy Dungeon tiles and on these dungeon tiles. But now it's time to craft something together, so stop talking and let's get in action. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel because it's really important in order to help me to grow the channel, and leave a comment in the box below. You will find all the links and the information about the game in the box description below, so take a look if you have time. I think that for this week it's all, so I would like to say thank you once again for watching the video, and I see you in the next. Moto, elicotteri, c'è cataclisma lì fuori, non è nei giochi, lì. Davvero. Metti questo. Fra un po' pigli il volo. Finisce all'aeroporto e sto a vedere. Vedi? Presi il volo, era un aereo. Trasformi.